As you see, when you are open, things are opening. So when you are opening and in peace, solutions will appear. What can she do regarding her looping, her patterning? When she wakes up, she's not aware, she's not conscious. Just breathe before anything. Wake up and meditate. Put yourself in the conscious place, awareness. Bring awareness in your mornings and during the day as much as possible. See your thoughts, see your behaviors, have awareness of them. Open to who you are, open to the persona, see the persona, have curiosity, be curious about the persona, what the persona is doing, what the persona is acting upon, what is she reacting about, why, how, what is she doing, all these questions about the persona. It will bring awareness and it will bring knowing of the persona. And from this place, there is no right or wrong. There is no bad. The mind is thinking, oh, this is bad. I am doing bad. It's a bad thing. We have only love. So have love and compassion for the being, for all these programs and behaviors and patterns have been installed by her, but she didn't know it, have been installed by her, taking on others. It's a creation. It was a creation, a construction that took place many years. She was not aware of. It's unconscious. And you can't blame yourself. For only love is real, and only love will open yourself. Have love and compassion for yourself. Love for these programs, for they were, they are, they just are. Acceptance. And by being accepted, with this acceptance you open yourself to new ways. Because it's like the programs are very anchored. They are very present. It's like the app has been installed since many, many months. And it's at home. And it's very tight. There is much, much density and energy around the program. So when you have consciousness of this, awareness, and when you are open to it, when you give it love, the program is opening itself. And it's slowly showing itself to you. It's letting go of the grip because it's seen. It's seen by love. And it's dissolved by love very easily. We are doing it. We are the one saying it, letting it go. It's replacing what is with love, everything. And so some patterns that are not in love, they will dissolve because what is not love is not true. So when you are aware of this program, you are aware of the untruth, the falseness of it, and it can't be sustained. It can't be sustained. It's like you quickly realize that you are pouring water in a bucket with a hole. So it doesn't serve you, and it's so gently you let go of it. But it's not you that is doing it. It's done through you. You are not the one doing. You are not fighting it. You are just letting light and love dissolve it. You open to light, and light is cleaning. Because as more love enters your being, your thoughts, your behaviors, then the false things, the false beliefs, and all the behaviors, actions associated, they gently dissolve. Because love can't sustain these things. Love will sustain peace, harmony, communication between all the cells, communication between all the fields, lightness, happiness, joy, harmony, balance, whatever is for your highest good and the highest good of others. You don't have to fight for the behaviors. Just bring awareness and love. And open yourself very gently to love. What would love do? Would love really do this? Would love really think this? What my inner being would like me to do? What we are going to do? What would we do? What would we do from this place of peace and love that you are? Sometimes the mind is saying, oh, it's not good. It's not good to do that. It's not good to do this. Because it has listened to other people saying that. And it's like, oh yes, it's true now. For the mind, it's true. It has downloaded this view and opinion of others. So you can't do this, you can't do that. It's not good. It's not good if I don't do this, or if I don't do that, or if I do this, or I do that. If I act that way, if I speak that way. But then, always ask yourself, what's my truth? What's the truth of my being, my inner being? Can't it be true for me? Each people is different, unique. So what is good for one is not good for another, and what is true for one is not true for another, and what is bad for one is not bad for another. And there is no right and wrong. There is no good and bad. Some days you will be led to do something, and the other day you will be led to another thing. There is no right and wrong. There is no good and bad. So some days you will act one way, and another day you will act another way. It doesn't mean that this way of doing or not doing is good or not good. It just is what is needed in the moment. We can give example, for it would be easier to understand. So some days, let's start by the premise, by what could be acceptable or not, for example, and we are sharing from this being, this perspective. So this might not resonate with you. Please find anything that could resonate. Let's say eating biscuits, whatever, food, eating donuts. So let's say eating sugary things or little biscuits are not good for you. That's something you have learned, something that you have downloaded. So the mind is like, yes, it's not good to eat that thing. So when I eat these things, it's not good, and I have a bad behavior, all these things. But what we want to share is that some days you will have one biscuit because the inner being, the body, it wants one biscuit or two or three, whatever is aligned in this moment. For what reason? It's up to the body. It's up to everything. Maybe just eating one biscuit will bring very, very lots of joy and love in the body, good vibration, and you will be very happy for the day. It's your little joy. And the next day, you won't have to do this. You won't have to eat the biscuit because it won't be aligned with you, because the body doesn't need it or your being doesn't need it. It's not aligned to do it. It's not what would bring the most joy, the most goodness in your life right now. So you don't eat the biscuit, and that's fine. So there is not one rule. It's not right or wrong to eat the biscuit. And it's like a lot of rules are that way. People saying that it's wrong. It's not right to eat this biscuit. Well, sometimes it's aligned. And yes, there is like food recommendation, but alignment is against, it's above all the recommendation and rules. It's beyond. It's energy, it's vibration, it's frequency. It's not linked to any material and rules, fixed things. It's above. It's above everything. There is many rules, but you have to find what is true for yourself. What is the most aligned? What's the most aligned behavior, thoughts, words, sentences, whatever the situation? What is the most aligned? And this will not enter into any rules, into any rule book. It's very fluid. It's very, very fluid. It's not fixed. It's very light. It can change from moment to moment to moment, from now to now to now, from day to day. And it's not, it's good or it's bad. It's above that. Sometimes you will do things, sometimes you will not, depending on whatever is. So please, please, we invite you to see all these rules you are putting into yourself. I'm doing that, so I know it's not good because XYZ, because they are saying it. Who are they? Who are these people? Do they really know your body, your being, what's good for you, your alignment? No, they don't. Only you can know you. Only you can know you. So see all these rules that are still playing with love, with awareness, and see where you are maybe still affected by these rules of good and bad, of boxes. Because once you begin to detach from the world outside and come inside, going inward to the world within, there is no rules. There is only what is good in the moment, what is open, expansive, what is light, what is love, what is good, what feels good. And all these rules, all these fixed things, they don't exist anymore. It doesn't make sense. It's just being now, in this moment, in this present moment, and being one with the moment, being one with all there is. And so all there is not fixed on things of recommendations. It's open to what is. It's one with what is. And what is will bring you to do these things sometimes not, to speak these things sometimes yes, sometimes not. What resonates in the now, in love and light, for your good, for your highest good and the highest good of all. Sometimes what is considered wrong or bad is not wrong or bad. It's what is needed in the now. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. We hope this will help you. Take what resonates and let the rest go, because this will resonate with some and not with all, and that's perfect. Because if you have listened to this, you have understand that each one is unique, and what is good for one is not good for the other. So this is up to each one of us to see whether it's good or not. And the truth is always inside. It's always within you. Even if this can help you see inside what is good for you. For you are the one knowing. We love you. We thank you.